Hi, I'm Roy. I have been a secondary school teacher for 27 years and I founded this company to develop a tool that will totally simplify your life as a teacher. If you use Microsoft Teams Education to assign assignments to your students, you've come to the right place. You will see in the course of the video that you can save an enormous amount of work, that you will cooperate much better with your work colleagues and that you will become much more efficient. So please stay until the end and don't miss the great offer I can make you and your school. Whether you work alone with this app or you want to promote collaboration in your team, see you!
This site is surely very familiar to you. Here you will find your assignments, and if you want to create an assignment out of existing ones, you first need to know in which class the original one was in to use it again. After that, you have to search for a title within the class, and there is no way to find your assignment unless you know very well what its title was. So in most cases the search is empty, like here. This is what you will see the most. If you haven't found the task, the whole thing starts from scratch. Choosing new class, entering titles and searching. Rinse and repeat. Our teachers, who are used to being efficient and working together efficiently, were not happy at all. We have discussed a lot about Teams education. Is there any solution? We even started to investigate whether you could find any way to process the data from these tasks yourself in such a way that it would be searchable, or that you could share it with others without success. It gave me the idea to found the company EduMental LLC and find solutions myself. We have developed an app that is now so mature that it can make the lives of all teachers a lot easier. This is EdumentalAssignPro. EdumentalAssignPro makes it easy to view all the tasks of the whole school, either in a gallery or in the list. You can sort by date, last name, rating, or anything you can imagine. You can preview each task individually, which means you don't have to go back every time. You can study the assignment carefully, and if you like your assignment, you want to use it again, you can either go straight to the assignment if it's your own, or if it's from another teacher. This is grey and you can make a copy, which means you will never delete anything from another teacher. Now you have the option to add assignments to favorites. For example, these are the assignments that you need frequently, that you want to access again and again. Using the example of my 3 information technology courses, I am currently covering artificial intelligence. All the tasks on this topic I have added to my favorite, which means I have all the tasks on artificial intelligence in my instant field of view. Not only do you have a very comprehensive overview of all the tasks of the whole school, but you can also search incredibly quickly. I would say lightning fast. For example, Lord of the Rings. Assignments that include this will appear immediately, either in the title or in the text. You can of course also search for authors, such as for example by the name Meister. Someone at this school is called Meister. Back to Lord of the Rings. I enter that again as a search term. Uppercase does not matter here. You'll immediately see all tasks where it appears in the title, text, or anywhere else. You can click through, then you can read exactly what is in it. If you know that this is a great assignment, you can also rate it with 4 or 5 stars. You see the average of all the ratings of the team members, and so you can also see which tasks were particularly well received or particularly sophisticated. Another point, you can add any assignment to your libraries. This assignment is now already in the literature library. Of course, you can also use other libraries, or you can create your own library here. For example, if I want to have Lord of the Rings in my own library, I give the chosen color here and assign it, and now I can move the task to the Lord of the Rings library. In addition to the super fast search function, you have a large selection of filters that you can use. Here you can, for example, directly display individual libraries or no libraries. You can choose to see only drafts, the assigned ones, the scheduled ones, or you can view assignments with images, those that include documents, or just your favorites, of course. This is the function I need the most. I see all the tasks that are particularly important to me at the moment, but I can also only display my own tasks, which means that I see the tasks that I really created, copied or modified myself, display the hidden ones, which would be the assignments that I don't need at the moment or didn't need in the last year and that I want to display again. Apart from the filters, a very basic, important feature is that you can optionally display only certain classes. This is the subject of Media Studies. All tasks from the subject Media Studies are visible or Class 2B. If you have the situation that you have many tasks available but want to create a new one of your own, you can do it directly with this button. This means that you do not have to first go back to assignments and then create a new one there, but you can create the assignment directly from the EdumentalAssignPro window. You select the class, then you select Create, and then you're in the regular Teams assignments editor that you already know. We know, of course, that visual preferences are also very different among teachers. That's why we gave the possibility to customize the appearance in quite detail. For example, you can display a lot of text by changing the width and number of lines. Then it looks like this. Here you can see the whole content at a glance. Or you have the option to hide classes, icons, ratings. If you like it minimalist, or for those who like to have a lot of color, you can also color the entire card instead of just the line at the edge. That's what it looks like. We thought that it would be easier for people with limited vision to find the right assignment, because they are completely free in the design of libraries. So there is the possibility to visually adjust everything to different possibilities. Now a quick look in the admin. An admin can set that new assignments are private by default. The reason for this is that it is not always the case that all tasks should be shared with the whole school. Or you work in an expert team, for example in the mathematics specialist team, create all the math assignments and only want to publish them when they are ready. There are different scenarios where this makes sense. Then the admin has the option to create groups. Groups means, for example, school building 1, 2 or 3 or cycle 1, 2 or 3. To these groups you can add members or classes, then users. Here the admin can set in detail what role they have, whether they are admins or teachers. More roles will be added over time. You can edit the rights in detail. If a person can create global collections, edit it, and so on. There may be schools that do not necessarily want teachers to be able to rate each other's tasks. You can turn this off completely here. Then ratings are no longer possible, but they remain preserved and are not deleted, which means you can turn it on again at any time when the mood in the team is a little better again. If you get stuck or have a basic question, if you are an admin and need detailed information about the features, then click on the help icon and you will be taken to our support page where you can find all the topics or chat with us. With the help of Kate and Vadim, our two incredible programmers, we succeeded in creating a comprehensive school-wide task library. You can sort, filter, hide, show. You can create collections on topics, for example Bloom's taxonomy or other subjects, school subjects, methodology and so on. You can communicate directly with other teachers in the assignments. You have the possibility to share your assignment within the team without any effort. You can evaluate assignments, create personal favorites. Especially important point, you can search and find very efficiently, which was not possible before. Data protection remains a significant concern. All data is securely stored in Switzerland, and no personal data of teachers or students is transmitted, only non-personal assignment data. Now a brief look at our roadmap. What are our plans for the future? As one of the next points, we will integrate Swiss Lehrplan 21, so that when creating the assignments, you can automatically integrate competencies directly and later search for competencies. Organize them and thus determine, for example, which competencies have not yet been processed. Versioning of the assignments, that is, you have a stack, so you can browse the versions and see which one is the most interesting for me. We want to integrate artificial intelligence very carefully, very aware of data protection. The point is that we can simply create assignments for students with special needs. Another goal will be to network in your country, internationally, maybe even globally. Synchronization with other learning platforms is also planned. This allows us, if we work on different LMS platforms within the community, to synchronize the assignments of one platform to the other and optimize for mobile devices. You can already use EduMentalAssignPro on smartphones and tablets, but we will optimize the experience so that it will be a super pleasant user experience. So we come to the end. If you are interested in the app for your team, or for you alone, or for a small group of teachers, then sign up using the QR code here. Sign up for a no-obligation test run. You can thoroughly test the app for 3 months, and if you are not satisfied, this leads to no cost. Your data remains securely protected at all times. I would be really happy if you would get in touch If you reach out to me and together we can find a way to make working with teams education much easier, more efficient, and above all, much more collaborative at your school. See you soon.